Hello and good evening, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Um, let's see here. Jade, good to see you. Dragon of the West, good to see you. Short answer is technically Dragon of the West, the Guardian Angel, and the Guardian Dragon are completely separate. They really do not function the same, and the processes are different. So yeah, I really would not compare the two at all. In truth, that'd be the short way of it. All right, everyone. So, as you may have noticed in tonight's title, we actually had a topic surviving the holidays, which I personally think this is a big one. And I think it's very important, especially now, because running up to Samhain and Halloween, everything's pretty laid back. People's like candy and costumes. Grant you, there's still a few people trying to be old fuddy duddies and take our fun away for Halloween. I'm not a big fan of the new Halloween. I think, as I mentioned last week, but it's not too bad. Most people can get by, ignore it. Woo! Like the day after Halloween, though, the feeling changes, the atmosphere changes. And here's the thing: I'll start off and give you a hint before I get into the announcements. 9 times out of 10, the atmosphere changes because our own point of view and perception, and we want to blame everyone else. But that's okay because I got some great ways that I, over the years, have survived the holidays. And believe it or not, I'm a full on Grinch. So I come from one of those people who was the buzzkill during the holidays. Yet I have still found these work for me. And, well, people don't find me so much of a buzzkill these days either. So that's a good thing. So I'm proof they can work. Now, Perwin, welcome. Maria, good to see you. Redcap, good to see you again. Let's see, we got a few people popping in. DeChan, welcome. And Pia, welcome. All right, now I do have a few announcements I'm supposed to go over, and this time I actually remembered my notes, so we should be able to get through these quicker than the last week when I didn't have my notes. I apologize for that. Well, that one didn't get. Why didn't that get deleted? This is saying I'm on vacation. I'm not on vacation. That's old. Sorry about that. I'm supposed to remind you all we do have coffee cups, ritual towels, artwork, and we actually have aprons now with the Dragon's Eye seal and the artistic Dragon's Eye seal for all your kitchen magic and grilling. I'll be ordering one myself. I figure it'd be good to wear during the kitchen witch videos and the grilling videos I'm planning to do. So I want to get a hold of my own for that. And the merch store is a good place to get you some Christmas gifts for friends and family or yourself if you happen to want to. All super chats tonight over $5 or more will be included in a prosperity and well-being spell working that will be done this week. That's whether you ask a question with the super chat or not. It's up to you. You can just donate and help support the channel, and you can be included. Or if it's a question, you can double up. Because remember, we get busy in here. Sometimes I miss questions, and the super chats do the big flashy thing, and it makes sure as I see it, and I can't miss it. But it'll do that no matter how big or small the thing is. We do have channel subscribers, tier 2 and tier 3. Whatever. That are get their monthly spell workings and whatnot, but we also have tier 1s. Obviously, if we have tier 2 and tier 3, these notes suck. Who wrote these? Did I write these? I must have been tired. If you want to support the channel more than just subscribing and liking it, you can check out the tiers. We have both Patreon and the YouTube channel memberships if you wish to do that. They also now added like a super thanks button below most of the videos. If you just want to like kick in a tip jar, it's like a tip jar. It's a YouTube tip jar. That's basically what it is. So let's see. Ooh, this is a big one. This is a big one, everyone. Listen up. Get your ears on. December 2nd this year, Jade will be teaching a spellcraft using arts and craft live workshop over at workingdragonmystic.com. Um, it is live. You can sign up now. I'm not sure how many seats there are. Usually these workshops are anywhere from 15 to 20 seats. So if you would like to participate in this workshop, be sure to go over there, sign up for the workshop. It is live over Zoom, the same way I do my workshops. Many of you know Jade's been helping teach several workshops over at the school. She's been doing a fantastic job. I really cannot recommend her workshops enough. She does an amazing job. I've even been to two of them personally and came away with quite a bit of info personally. So, yeah, definitely pop over there if you're interested in the arts and crafts workshop, which this is going to be one she's going to continue to do more and more things with. And I'm really excited to see where it goes. So, had to give that one. Of course, we have a gilded community, great community. Everyone's helping each other out, sharing their experiences. It's I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the members of that community. And if you're interested in a nice metaphysical community, pop over, give us a check out. Jade will probably drop that in there too while I'm talking about. Yep, see, there she goes. Predictable, ain't she? It's like she's predictable at links and throwing clocks at me at the end of stream. I don't know what I'd do without Jade backing me up here. And beyond that, if you like the content, the live streams, or you just like laughing at my goofy antics and rants, be sure to hit the subscribe button for the channel and turn on notifications. Also, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. YouTube algorithm loves the like button. So if you're here, hit the like button. I got 14 people, 7 likes. At least 7 of you haven't hit the thumbs up. If you prefer to think of the thumb as a middle finger, feel free to do that. I won't take offense. It still helps the algorithm. All right. With that done, let's see, where was Oscar? Hey, glad you can make it. Yep, Jade totally dropped those links in there. So a co-magician must work within all 9 elements before it can actually take the position of being a co-magician. So it will work and spend several hundred to 1,000 years in each element before it can actually get around to the experience to leave the elements, because a co-magician actually leaves the elements to become a co-magician. That would be how that works more specifically. So they are like a guardian only does that job for roughly 500 years, and then they go to work in the elements. And they can pick and choose elements and move around as they so choose, but they'll be in that area for a few thousand years before they can go anywhere else. And the co-magicians already completed all that. And the dragons who do that, they choose to go this route in order to teach and help. Oh, you dropped the workshop link. That's a great idea, Jade. Thank you. Jade, if you can, occasionally just randomly in there mention the workshop and link. So even as we get further in the stream, newcomers can catch that. I mean, you can always go to workingdragonmystic.com. It'll be right there on the main page too. Or, well, no, workingdragonmystic.com, then click the online courses. Then it'll be on that page. I almost gave you bad directions, didn't I? Okay. Red Cap, no, not really. If you do a basic shield, if they ain't got the experience, no. Rage isn't even enough. True baneful magic takes extreme focus. Rage isn't enough. So do some good shielding. Check on our basic shielding videos. That'll be more than enough. You can also do some sigil work. Get a nice protective sigil going. Put that in your wallet, your pocket. Put it under your hat. If you wear a hat, easy peasy. You can even enchant your necklace. Like, I ain't got it on tonight, but y'all know my little million here. Usually, most of my pendants have one or two enchantments laid on them. Protection's usually one. Um, just because I'm lazy sometimes. That's how it is. I always do my daily shielding and grounding, but yeah, if you do those, you're good and set. Go. All right. Now, holidays. Holidays. Let's start first by saying November 1st, I already got 4 direct messages telling me not to say Merry Christmas and not to get upset when someone tells me Happy Holidays. Okay, here's the thing. I don't care if you say Merry Christmas to me. I don't care if you say Happy Holidays. I don't care if you say Kiss My Ass. I don't care. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I don't care. And if you wish me a happy, I'll take it. If you wish me a blessed day, I'll take it. If you say Jesus bless you, I'll take it. If someone is wishing me any form of good things, good vibes of any kind, I'll take it. Now, when it comes to the happy holiday, Merry Christmas thing, this is a very important one for us practitioners because this is something, the nagging, the bickering, the ooh, I just want to strangle every one of us, myself included. We are creating our own problem here because we want to be like, oh, it's not an attack on Christmas to say happy holidays. You're right, it's not. Until you literally tell people they're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. And most of them do that. They're like, you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas, but you can't get upset when we say Happy Holidays. Hypocrite much? Very much. And that pisses me off. Truth be told, I'm not a fan of Christmas. Never have been. And it's not because of what the holiday stands for. Actually, I adore what the holiday stands for. Always have. Community, goodwill to individuals. I don't give a rat's rump about Yahweh, baby Jesus, or any deity. In fact, you can undeify the holidays for me. The concept, the ideal behind these holidays, the fellowship, the goodwill toward individuals, the peace on earth, these concepts, I really find them beautiful. How people handle this time of year, I find despicable, particularly my family. My family was a bunch of bickering, backstabbing, greedy leeches. So I never enjoyed it. Now, because of that, I turned into a regular Scrooge and a Grinch. My wife can tell you. Christmas music, forget it. Ain't doing it. Holiday decoration, not happening. I would bah humbug. I was downright miserable during the holidays. And I'm sorry she had to live with me when I was like that. Here's the thing. I would never say Merry Christmas or anything. Somebody tell me Merry Christmas or something, I say bah humbug. Until the day I was walking down and somebody was actually doing something to help another person. Very generous, actually. Very, very generous. They wished someone Merry Christmas and they got ripped a new one and said, you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. Okay. Anyone want to, y'all know I'm a little contrary. I'm a little rebellious. And when you tell me I can't do something, that part of me that's a little rebellious and, well, a jerk and an a-hole just simmers to the surface. You know that part? Anybody who's followed this channel probably know what I'm talking about. Well, I couldn't say Merry Christmas enough that year because it wasn't about saying Merry Christmas. It was just about burning those people's butter who told me I couldn't do it. Still was not the right thing to do. Still was not the right thing to do. So, with this in mind, let's start this how to survive the holidays very simply with, if somebody comes to you and says Merry Christmas, be thankful for it. Okay? Be thankful. They took enough time out of their day to wish you well. Whether you believe in God, Jesus, Krampus, the spaghetti monster, coffee, talking cowboy, I don't care what you believe in. They wished you well. Take it. They say happy holidays. Take it. They say happy, what is that thing? Festiva. I think that's a Jerry Seinfeld thing. Take it. Um, if they're wishing you well, take it. Don't get upset. Don't get petty. That's going to be step one. Okay. And believe me, the moment you start focusing on the core of it, which is, goodwill, kindness, community, all these other trappings start falling apart really, really quick. And you're going to be far less miserable right off the bat. Secondly, don't walk around on eggshells about what other people do or celebrate. If you celebrate Christmas, do Christmas. You celebrate the winter solstice, celebrate the winter solstice. You celebrate Yule, celebrate Yule. And I know people's thinking Yule and solstice is the same. Technically, yes, but not all groups practice and celebrate them the same and do make a point to separate them. So I'm making a point to separate them. You celebrate Kwanzaa, great. You celebrate Hanukkah, great. You celebrate your way. If someone asks you a question, kindly explain it. Kindly share. Do not get accusatory. Do not get derogatory. Do not be tearing down another person. What's this? And like Scrooge, you get visited by spirits. Yeah, like Scrooge, I get visited. And them spirits also set me straight. They really did. Because they informed me that I was letting everyone else's issues be my issue and I wasn't enjoying my family. And me and my wife have started doing the holidays our way. We celebrate now. We do our thing. I've even got a holiday hat. You guys see me wear that thing last year. Are there going to be buttholes? Yes, there's going to be buttholes. But don't lower yourself to their level. And here's another truth. This is a harsh truth. And as someone who used to work retail, it's a truth I don't like to admit, but it is a truth. Everyone knows we've already started seeing the Christmas commercials. We've already started seeing Christmas music. That makes sense. We shouldn't get mad at that. These individuals are actually doing exactly what we asked for them. Some of you remember this, but there was a time when we used to complain and gripe and moan that we didn't have enough time to do the holiday shopping. And we wish that the holiday shopping could get started sooner so we could get more done, have more time to relax because we wanted to enjoy the holidays. Guess what? Retail, they heard us. That's exactly what they're doing. Off, they start selling decorations so we can actually decorate and enjoy our decorations longer. And I hate admitting that because I'm a guy that I used to always say if I see a decoration before Turkey Day, I'd be upset. You know what? If you enjoy Christmas, if you love Christmas and you want to throw your tree up and you want to throw your lights up and you want to have your snowmans or whatever, you do you. Enjoy it. Enjoy your holiday. There's enough going on in this world that we have to worry about. Enjoy your holiday season. Don't let anyone burst your bubble on that. And if you own a mom and pop shop, get that stuff up there. You enjoy it. You know what? I may get sick of Christmas music when I was working retail, but at the same time, there's certain Christmas songs that would pop onto that station, and I'm having a bad day, and I'm bebopping around stocking the shelves because for whatever reason, I really like that song. And then there's some, I'll be honest, I can not hear it for 10 years, and I still don't want to hear it. That's just, taste in music. Respect and honoring these concepts is really it. And you notice right now, what we're doing is we're focusing on our perspective of what's happening. Because when we focus on enjoying the holidays, everything starts to shift really great. And I've noticed over the years, everyone who complains and moans, they're just miserable and they want everyone else to be miserable with them. They really do. And political correctness, I'll be honest, I don't really like getting political on this channel. So this is the one thing I'll say. One thing. Political correctness has given people an excuse to be miserable and make others miserable too. So screw it. If you want to literally have Godzilla on your Christmas tree and you want to decorate with all the little monsters from Godzilla and maybe put some buildings on there as ornaments, you know what? Do it. Do you? You want to decorate with Nightmare Before Christmas? Do that. You want to get a bunch of dragon decorations? Do that. I know a guy actually does a Christmas tree with his D&D minis. He has a huge collection of D&D minis and he uses them to decorate his tree. Does a full RPG tree. Freaking amazing idea. Do it your way. Celebrate your way. And if you are out at retail, try to be nice. The people are really having a hard time too. We're not the only ones having a hard time. So try to be nice to the retail workers while you're out there if you can. See, for anyone having the holiday blues, especially alone, you can always make it a day for you. Yes, you can always make it a day for you. And remember, the core of these, it's kindness, it's goodwill. So tearing apart and ruining another person's holiday, that doesn't exist. That's not goodwill. That's not kindness. That's not community. And amongst practitioners, I see this more and more to the point where they are literally like walking around like the witches from Hocus Pocus, just looking for someone to offend them by saying Merry Christmas or God bless. It's disgusting. It really is. I find it actually disgusting. They look like little creepy monsters just looking to ruin a holiday. And the problem's been escalating more and more and more. And as someone who worked very hard to start to enjoy my holidays, and I can honestly say my outlook on the holidays has completely changed. It really has. I've been holidays. I've been enjoying them. We've been celebrating more and more our way and our style, doing our thing. Doesn't suit everyone, but it suits us. And I have noticed I've enjoyed them. They've been a lot of fun. But you know what? It didn't hit me until this year. I'm sitting there, I'm watching something on the YouTube or something, and I see a Christmas commercial. Didn't phase me. Did not phase me. It's like November 1st, I saw a Christmas commercial. Didn't phase me. Scrooge Drake would have had a hissy fit. So we got to take that in stride. Now, if you do have any questions on issues you've had during the holidays or whatnot, I can try and give you some advice or whatnot if y'all want. But let's try to get through these holiday seasons together if we can. And you know what? Don't put a name on it. Don't put a name on it. If you have a name, use it. I don't care. Use it. You got a name? Use it. But let's keep the focus where it is. Community, goodwill, kindness, helping your fellow man. Let's focus on those. Now, I know here in the States, we got Turkey Day, aka Thanksgiving. It gets a bad rap sometimes, but you know what? Again, that's about friends, family, community, and breaking bread together and spending that time to connect. And it is an entire focus on being thankful. So, you know what? I'm going to make me a dinner that day. I'm going to be thankful. I'm going to enjoy my family. I'm going to enjoy my friends. And anyone who says I'm a bad person for being thankful and enjoying my family, to hell with you. Hands down. I don't give a shit. Get off. Bye. I don't think we necessarily need a holiday for it, but the fact that we have a dedicated day to do that is pretty cool. And to be truthful, the history of just about anything is foggy. Nothing's pure and clean. So If you don't like it, don't celebrate it. Don't go have you a nice turkey dinner. But while you're eating your cream of wheat and your gruel, because you're just going to do whatever, I'm going to be enjoying family. I'm going to be reminded of what I'm thankful of, which this year, honestly, viewers and um, a few things dealing with friends and family that pretty close calls, but I got a lot to be thankful for. I do. So I think a day to raise a glass to what I'm thankful for and everything, I think that's a good thing. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or you celebrate it at a different time, or you do something different, whatever. Some people, it's just football day. If that's what you do, cool. Got that? Cool. I'm going to look into some of these. If you do have some questions or things that you have encountered in your past or concerns, maybe this is your first year practicing, whatnot, give me a kick in. Let me know. Keep it PG, please, people. Keep it respectful. No religion or political bashing, as always. But we will try to problem solve these. And here's another thing. As we go through these holidays, when I said we're going through these together, I mean it. So anytime we have a live stream, if you have some holiday stuff you want to share, maybe get some advice on from some old idiot like me who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and probably been hit by the truck in the process, let me know. I'll do what I can to help you get through and maybe put a smile on your face in the process with my unique rants. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've been here before. And if you haven't, you'll probably see one today if you haven't already, because I rant. It's what I do. I'm Southern. I'm good at it. Let's see. So let's see if I can get through some of these comments, because I know I am behind. What the? Halloween member for 18 months. I feel, you're not allowed to feel old, girl. Squirrel, you are not old. I'm going to throw you into ice water. You say that. And I can do it one-handed too. All right, let's see what we got. Trying to figure out where I left off. Celebrate the holidays. Feast I get invited to. Any holiday feast I get invited to. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Some people will be mad at the sky. You are correct, Angela. You really are. But I've honestly found some people just need to know it's okay. Don't listen to these people having a bad day. Don't listen to the people trying to ruin your day. Go have a good day. You're allowed. Go do it. Have fun. Spread some cheer, as they say. My dad's a football fan, so every year he ties a Tom Brady themed ornament on. There you go. There you go. We actually have one of the Bob skulls that we have. God, we got so many around the house. It's hollow. So one year when we put up a tree, we stuck that on top of the tree with a light in it, so it lit up. That was actually a really cool year we decorated. So yeah, mugs up to your dad. You want to celebrate the foosball, the football, you celebrate it. Wasted energy. Amen. Too much wasted energy being angry. Agreed. I think about that, people. You rant, you're angry, you're like, and then you're like, exhausted. But think about when you're laughing and having a good time and joyful, you're still putting out all this energy. You're going left and right. You guys see me on here. When you guys get me laughing and everything, I'm energetic. Unlike when I'm angry, I don't get off here and I'm like, no, I'm wired and I have trouble going to bed because I got so much energy. There is a thing with that joy. It feeds into you even after the moment. Don't waste your energy being angry. Have a good time. You'll feel better. Let's see. I'm late, but here. Hey, better late than never, Squirrel. Which reminds me, Squirrel, I pitched an idea at your mom. I may have to run that by you. I'll let you know about that one later. Let's see. 22 watching and 12 likes. Come on, people. Let's get those likes up. Woohoo! Come on. Up. And Brady Angel. I've seen people who do put football helmets and little football like angel figurines up there. I have seen that. I actually kind of like it personally. Whoop, we jumped. Sorry. Let's talk holiday altars, whether it's physical or sanctum. Does anyone decorate them? You're not old. You leveled up. Hey, there you go. You're not old. You leveled up. I don't really do a lot of holiday altars yearly. Um, I used to, and I used to. I actually would look where I was living at the time and find things that were seasonal for my area because I found y'all know I like getting outdoors. Uh, so for me, it's usually pine cones, some kind of a wreath or something like that. That a small wreath I could put in there. I usually went with the silver candles because I've just never been a fan of gold. Um, and I would put on there some representation to balance out masculine and feminine. But I keep it simple. I always kept things simple. In fact, I look back to like my mom's mantle. My mom had a candle on either end. She had a poinsettia, and then she'd put the Christmas cards that she got. She'd always hang the Christmas cards along the mantle. In all honesty, that was a gorgeous family altar for Yule. I know she didn't think of it that way, but that was perfect because she had the poinsettia there. She had the candles on either side, and she had all the wonderful Christmas cards celebrating the people who took the time to say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, um, enjoy your wine. Uh, you know, and that was a really great way to do it. And you could do this in a physical home. You can do this in a sanctum. Now, I will say in my sanctum, I do tend to decorate a little bit more because I don't have to take them down. I'll be honest. The reason I don't like to decorate is because once I got my decorations up, I have to take them down. And if I do decorate, I told my wife, if you want me to decorate for Christmas, I'll do it. I will go balls out with the lights and everything. Just know, come New Year's, you better update your redneck card because I ain't taking that crap down. Okay? It'll be up till next year, and then I just plug it up again. I was like, and if I need a nightlight, I'll plug it up anyway. I don't care what time of year it is because I'll totally embrace man a redneck just so I don't have to take it down. So she doesn't push me to decorate too much because, well, she knows I'll do it. But yeah, I do definitely decorate in my sanctum because I don't have to take that down. In which case, we usually have a lot of snow in there, big decorated trees, like the big kind of ginormous town square trees that are decorated. Yeah, I love me some Christmas lights. I really do. Uh, Maria, do entities celebrate holidays? Actually, yes, you will find that entities tend to celebrate holidays in much the same ways that their lore would cover, and or they will even celebrate holidays with you as you would celebrate them. So it's not uncommon at all. Like if you're working with the Norse do celebrate Yule, though they have their own kind of traditions where every day kind of has its own little meaning. Odin rides with the hunt, and then there's the coming back, and there's leaving your boots with grain out for Slafnir and all this stuff. So those things do happen. Um, but they will also step back and celebrate with you, just in the ways that you do it. They love to be included as well. Has anyone done a seasonal cleansing using rock music? Sorta. So y'all know I'm a Jimmy Buffett fan, right? I've not hid that from y'all. You know it's true. That's why we got Ace, our little mascot Ace. Everybody knows Ace. Say hi, Ace. Woo, you lost your hat. I have used a lot of Jimmy Buffett's music. Like he has an album called Christmas Island. That is one of the few Christmas albums I will always go to. Me and my wife, we love more parody, comical Christmas music, but his is more. It's as close to traditional as we get. Uh, so, ho 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 and a bottle of rum. That's a pretty good one. And Jimmy Buffett's that one where no one knows if he's rock, pop, country. It's Jimmy Buffett. He has his own category. Just don't try to place him. But I have used his music before, and I do know people who have used heavier rock style Christmas music, which I don't have any of it myself personally, but I'll be honest, when I've heard it, I really liked it. So yeah, I've seen people use that for Christmas rituals and cleansings and whatnot. And Yule is a great time to do cleansing. It's a great time to reset that energy because we are at the end of the winter. It is the winter solstice. We are kicking over to the light returning. We're starting anew. For those who understand the Fey courts, this is when the Fey courts switch hemispheres. So right now, the winter court is ruling the northern hemisphere, and the summer court is ruling the southern hemisphere. At Yule, they flippy flop. So yeah, it's a great time to do stuff like that, and definitely use the music you want. Like I said, we listen to a lot of parody music. We really do. Let's see. He hasn't changed. Let's see. Let's see. Stress relieving holiday candies. Ooh, there's a good one. Yeah. I will admit, I have a weakness for holiday baked goods, and I try to avoid them these holiday seasons. So I try to focus on other things. Um, try. I don't succeed. I will admit, when my wife makes cookies, because like she'll make cookies to take to work, which is very sweet of her. Most people who meet my wife, they're like, she's scary, but she can be a really sweet person when she wants to be. Um, for some unknown reason, yet to be figured out, half the cookies disappear before she gets up in the morning to take them to work. You know, things happen. So yeah. Always invite my matron holiday invitation. Yeah, there you go. See, actually, when we do our holiday feast and prepare it, I always make sure some of it is offered to the entities I work with as well. I know you spent forever to find this little hat phrase. I actually considered sewing it on there or maybe hot gluing it so it don't fall. Or getting a rubber band and like uh, rodeo tie it. Let's see, Angela. I recommend peppermint winter and vanilla twilight, and on the wing of Owl City for nice cleansing. Ooh, actually, I've never heard those. I'm gonna have to look those up, Angela. Thank you. He hasn't. No, he hasn't. His hat comes off way too much, doesn't it? He'll learn. So yeah, I mean, these are great ideas, people. Thank you for sharing these. Let's see, what's this? Charge them up. Enjoying. I usually nab peppermints and candy mints. Healing boost. Yep. Hard candies are a great way to go. Like Christmas cookies, like the simple sugar cookies. Those are really kind of my jam during the holidays. I like to do some magic with those, usually some runes or whatnot. I love to do runes on cookies; those are fun. Uh, I used to have a friend, Nikki. She made some amazing peanut butter fudge. That was totally my jam. She passed away a few years back, so peanut butter fudge go bye bye. Um, so I tend to remember her. Then one of my mentors, his birthday is actually on December 25th, so I always use that as a day to remember him. Um, but for me, well, you all probably guessed this because I did a video, I think last year on it. For me, Christmas dinner is prime rib. That's where I go. I just get me a good prime rib and go with that. That is my Christmas dinner. Angela, I've tried a few of those. I will, and it's just not been the same. And I think part of it's I just miss her. I'll be honest with you. I really do. Um, that girl was one of the guys to me. She was a sister. Um, her and I were extremely close, and I think that's part of it. Just I do appreciate it though. I do. My wife is actually a good baker. She actually really is. She don't believe it half the time, but she is. I don't know why she don't believe it because again, half the cookies disappearing, and she got to be figuring this out at some point. Uh, so yeah, she's a pretty good baker when she wants to. And to be truthful, if I ask her, she'll make it. It's I don't even have to beg. So part of it's also great if you just ask, she'll make it. Yeah, yeah. There you go. I mean, you did. You taught her to make those peanut butter cookies, and she upgraded them. She really is. She's which is amazing considering. I don't know. I think boiling noodles might be all she could do when we got married. Might be. Um, I'm proud of her. I really am. Oh, I should say, we might not have a roundtable video this week. Things are getting hectic. Holidays are gearing in. Family events are happening, so the roundtable videos might start falling back because it's a little harder to get everyone into one place for the recording. Do remember that. And of course, we're coming into the move. That said, we will make sure you got plenty of Tuesday videos coming. I got a lot of ideas. I may even sneak an extra video in occasionally, maybe. And in case y'all don't know, I don't know if I've said this or not, Jade has a couple video ideas that she's wanting to see if she can make happen. There's no guarantees, and she's asked if she made it happen if I'd let her put it up. I told her. She kicked the ideal to me. I love the ideal personally, so if she can make it happen, we'll get to see our own very own clock throwing Jade doing a video on the channel. All right. So when that happens, make sure you all play nice and support her because it is not easy getting in front of a camera and putting it on YouTube. It is not easy. It ain't. So, but she is wanting. She has a few ideas that I think she would handle better than me. So there's that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just realized I sound like Warshak from Welcome Back, Cotter, and I also just dated myself. Anywho, people. Another thing that's been on my mind, and Jade is willing to help me with this. There's been a lack of information in non-religious concepts of masculinity and femininity and the balance thereof. And I was wanting to attempt to do a series on that. Now, some of you here, I'm not going to call out names, don't worry, have emailed me quite a bit. And you've hit me with the fact that many of you look up to me as a male figure role model or whatnot. I'm honored. And this is something that's been happening almost since I launched the channel. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to best do it, and I am wanting to attempt to do a series to help these individuals understand healthy, positive masculinity. Because masculinity, let's be honest, it's being villainized. And I know a lot of you guys who follow my channel are trying to figure out your road in life and how to manage that masculinity in a positive way, both in your day-to-day life and in your magic. I thought that, I'm not the right person for this job. But with the continual influx of the emails and the continual young men asking for that guidance, I've said it before on this channel, and I'm going to practice what I preach. Be the change in the community you want to see. And I want to see those individuals find someone they can get some information from. So I'm going to attempt it. Okay. So if you're on here and you've been emailing me that, I'm going to attempt to start something. And I am going to do it from a, show how to balance it out and show how things work on not only the magical side, but in the physical world side of it. Now, Squirrel herself pointed out, if I'm going to do this, what about the feminine? Well, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm the right guy to do that. True. I could do that. I could, because I was raised by a mom, 2 sisters, and mostly by women, for the good chunk of my life. But I think it's better presented by another lady. So Jade is going to attempt to help with that side of the fence. So that is something we can look forward to. It probably won't be till next year after the move when we get into this. But I'm willing to go into just about anything we can here on those. So look forward to that. It's something I want to do to help everyone out. And I'll be honest with you. I don't think the series will just be for guys, because a lot of these lessons I really think benefit everyone. I really do. There is a balance. Every one of us has a bit of masculine and feminine in us. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. But the extreme villainization that we've gotten to, I'm not so sure. So I'm going to try. Don't hate me when I do it, please. This is to reach out and help viewers who have supported this channel and who are in need. Okay, so I'm going to attempt it. As I said, I don't know if I'm the right guy, but for those who have no one else and they want to turn to a crazy redneck like me, I want to do what I can to help them. I do. So work with me on that. Be patient with me on that, because y'all know I don't get political. I don't get religious. So we're just going to kind of go down the middle and stay off the bumpers over there. And I know it's going to get touchy. I know some people's going to get their bloomers in a wad. But doing what's right is not always doing what's easy. In fact, doing what's right is rarely easy, in truth. So I see people in need. I'm going to try and do something about it. So there you go. And again, if you're one of those people who's emailing me, thank you for letting me know that you all need that. And thank you for saying you view me in that, I guess, mentor position. It terrifies me to think that I might be that for some people, but at the same time, I hope I can carry that torch well. And I hope I honor that responsibility that you've placed there. I hope I can honor that. So mugs up to y'all. Let's see. It's great that you try to support people in their spiritual general practices, especially on this particular. Thank you, Komodo. Thank you. Like I said, I ain't going to claim to be a master, but I'm going to do what I can to help the people. I help my community and I help my viewers. Well, you are my community, really. It's a digital community rather than, the people around here. But, hey. Don't second guess yourself. Halloween turned out a wonderful person. Look at that, Squirrel. You got voted. They think you turned down okay. Today's topic has me building a Happy Holidays Mother Effers playlist. Yes, I'll be honest. Die Hard is my Christmas movie, people. It is not the holidays until I see Hans Gruber go. Yep, hands down, Hans Gruber got a drop. So yeah, yippee-ki-yay. Actually, while we're here, We got about 10 minutes left. I've done ranting, gave you all some insights of what we got coming down the pipeline. Let me ask you all this. What are some Christmas movies that really just they light you up? They just fill you with that, yes, it's the holidays. I'm in a great mood. What are they? For me, Die Hard, The Grinch. I love the original and Jim Carrey's. And this is controversial, but I like the way Benedict Cumberbatch portrayed it. I think he did a interesting take on it. I gotta admit. Also, I'll be honest, Lethal Weapon, another Christmas movie I watch. Home Alone, great one. Yes, Kevin McAllister. I want him on my apocalypse team. Night Before, that's another good one. That's a good one. Elf. You know, Elf, it took me forever to watch that. I love Will Ferrell. That's one I hadn't seen, but I love that one. Now that you mentioned that, I love Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. I love that concept, the way they handled that movie, too. That was a really good one. Who knows this one? Ernest Saves Christmas. I love that. Jim Varney was a hoot. I love Jim Varney. So if you ain't seen that one, check that one out. Christmas Carol, yeah. My mom like spams A Christmas Story every year. I love Bill Murray's Christmas Carol. It's darker than some of the others, so I really love Bill Murray's version of Christmas Carol. I don't know why. It's just something about it's always drawn me in. I love a Christmas Story. Someone said they're making a part 2 to that. Where Ralphie's all grown up. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm gonna have to watch it though. Your favorite Ernest movie goes to camp. I can see that. I'll be honest, I really like Scared Stupid and Goes to Jail. Those I really enjoy those. I've not seen Mel Gibson Fat Man. I will have to check that one out. I usually like Mel Gibson movies. Dude, Jim Varney, I loved his movies when I was younger. I don't know why. I just guess I could relate to his goofy, childlike antics as an adult. And he keeps that joy that honestly I think more adults need to keep. So I've always loved Jim Varney's material. And if you haven't seen any of the Ernest movies, I'd encourage you to check them out. Jim Varney was an amazing comedian. There's like two Krampus movie. The Krampus movie, it was interesting. I don't know if it's a rewatch. I don't know what I'm looking for in a Krampus movie. I'm still waiting for one to catch me really, really good. Because every time I see one, I get so excited. But they've not produced the one that's just going to hook me just yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a stickler for lore. I don't know. But I check out every Krampus movie I can find because I'm always open to it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer 1 and 2. Ooh, yeah. If we look back at the classics. Oh, I love the classic Rudolph. Frosty was a good one as well. So yeah, those classics, man. Do they even still show the classic? I remember back in the day, they used to every year that be on. My mom likes, you know what? I'll be honest. It's a Wonderful Life was one I never got into. I know a lot of people love it. It was just a slow movie for me. I didn't. It was a little too slow for me. I have sat and watched it. The storyline, the concept, not a bad movie, but at the same time, um, it's like I told my mom once. Married with Children did a episode. I can't remember if it was a single episode two parter that was essentially the Bundy's version of It's a Wonderful Life. I think it was even called It's a Bundy's Life. Might have even been the title of the episode. I enjoy that better than It's a Wonderful Life. My mom's like, you what? But I do. That was more my speed. I'm sorry. Let's see. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. That is a good one as well. Yep, yep. Okay. See, we don't have cable here, so we do a lot of our stuff via streaming and whatnot because we just don't watch TV. So we have to kind of watch it when we can. Um, so it's been a while since I've been somewhere where somebody has a traditional TV setup to know that. Um, so yeah, that's cool to hear. I'm so glad they're still doing that. I've never seen Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Is that actually a movie? Is that a book or a movie? Let's see. There's a new one. Okay, that actually might be interesting to see the whacking home invaders. That might be pretty cool. Um, wasn't Clint Eastwood? Who was it? Kurt Russell did two Santa Claus movies that's on Netflix. I think they are. I really liked Kurt Russell's Santa Claus movie that came out like 2 years ago or something. Um, they were pretty good. I actually have to say I like them. So if you haven't checked those out and you got Netflix, go pop over there and check those out. I'm sure if you type in Kurt Russell, just it'll pop up. Look for Santa Claus on the cover. Um, I haven't seen the movie Polar Express. I did read the book. I loved the book when I was a kid. I usually end up watching Bad Santa. Yeah, yeah, okay, I can see that. Um, Definitely not in the PG category, but you know what? That's okay. I actually have to say I kind of like that one myself. It's not one I gravitate to on a regular basis, but if I catch it, I watch it. Let's see. So what we got here? I watched Swiss Family Robinson. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that one. There's nothing wrong with that one. I can understand that. Weirdly, um, me and my this was never planned, but there's been several holidays where me and my stepdad watched Hunt for Red October with Sean Connery. It just happened to come on TV, and we got tired of seeing A Christmas Story because we'd seen it 300 times already because my mom has it on repeat. So it's sit and watch Hunt for Red October. So weirdly enough, that movie actually kind of has some Christmas memories for me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get ready to wrap up here. And we, like I said, people, if you are here, give us a thumbs up. Help us with the likes, helps us with the channel, supports us. But the holidays are here. Let's try and enjoy them. And if you have holiday questions, feel free to hit us up in the live streams. Or drop your questions. Keep them respectful. Always keep it respectful on here, people. Below, and we will try to include those in live streams as well. But as a community, let's be here for each other to share some laughs, have a drink together, and let's get through this holiday season. We got a lot to be thankful for. We got a lot to celebrate. I know things are crazy. Everyone's got something going on in their life. Believe me. Everyone has the feces hitting the revolving oscillator. Um, and if you don't get that, get a dictionary. But friends and community can be a great way to help get through this season. As can just remember what it is. Get out there and enjoy it. Really. Um, Even the bell ringers, y'all know them, the ding, 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 ding. They spend a lot of time standing out in the cold to attempt to help people. I know there's debate. Do they help people? Do they not? That's debatable. But at the very least, the person ringing the bell thinks they're helping and they're willing to freeze their butts off to try. So be kind to them. I'm not saying you have to give them money, but be kind to them because they're out there freezing. And as someone who has worked out in the elements in 20 below weather, a kind face, a kind wave, a kind word goes a long way. It really does. Oh, and there's my clocks. I'm already getting clocks thrown at me. Look at that. Odin does actually have some ties to Christmas, which I may try to do a video on or discuss in a live stream at some point. You also might check out our Odin video. I may have talked a little bit about it in that, or I may have talked about it in our Yule video. We do have that. So give that a look-see, Wang. All right, let's see here. It was great to see your stream, Drake. Everyone have you too, Komodo. Take it easy. There's going to be people acting like north-facing ends of a south-walking donkey during the. Hey, I love it, Angela. You got it. There you go. Popcorn. Oh yeah, but it's got to be the good homemade popcorn balls, Maria. It can't be those dry foam tasting ones that you get mass produced. I've never been a fan of those, but a good buttery, sticky, full of marshmallow popcorn ball. Oh, gets you right here. And I don't mean cardiac arrest. I mean it fills you with loving feelings. I just realized you might take that the wrong way. Christmas Olympic wrap a box the fastest funny holiday. Oh dear, I would lose that every freaking time. Oh, hey, next week let's discuss. Everybody, put your thinking brains in. Make a note. What is your favorite holiday activities and games to do with friends and family? Let's discuss that next week. Because my family has them. They might not be normal, but we have them. So put your thinking brains on. You put your notes down. Let's have that discussion next week. And also be thinking what you're going to be doing for the Thanksgiving Turkey Day. What are you thankful for? However you want to celebrate it day. Oh, do I got duct tape stories? My brother's still pissed at me for that one. Actually, I've got a lot of friends who are mad at me. Okay. We'll save that. I already got clocks thrown at me and I got a meeting to get to. You all have a wonderful day. We got a video coming out Tuesday. I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you next week for another live stream. Happy holidays, people. Oh, God, he done said it. It's okay. Remember, it's okay. Everyone have a blessed week. Take care. Bye-bye.